So this journey began in 2011 when we got married. We were excited, we were gung-ho, we were gonna have a family until it didn't happen. But 3 years in, it still didn't happen. So not a very fun time. And that's when we started to look into, other options.
So for me, growing up, I never knew my biological father, and that began major trust issues with me, and find out that we can't have kids because of me, that those feelings and those lies came up again, that I'm half a man, I'm broken, I'm cursed. So it was a difficult time.
When it wasn't happening naturally, we decided to, go to specialists, go to doctors, and all of that. Had procedures, which according to the doctor was, as well as it could go, but only to find out after a while that it still wasn't successful. So it was very emotional because as much as we wanted to have family, we were not gonna leave any stone unturned to have our own family, to have our own, so to speak, flesh and blood. I am thankful that, in my weakness, Shaun was still talking faith and life in me because I really needed that.
For me, I'm not one that's usually in group settings that likes to open up and share my feelings, but being around a group of people who love Jesus, and our freedom group happened during the time frame that we were trying to get pregnant, and being able to open up and share that made it a little bit easier. And then having people praying with us and praying for us during that time frame was definitely a boost of strength.
I'm like, God, I surrender this. Wanting to have kids, wanting to have a family. If this is not what you want for us, I pray that you would just change the desires of our heart so that we can move on.
I wasn't really big on adopting, or fostering or adopting, because I didn't want to get attached to a child and then them be taken from us. And I started praying and reflecting on the situation, and my heart started to soften seeing her broken. To the idea, you know what, let's do that. And a couple of months later, we started the process of getting certified. Fostering definitely is a roller coaster of emotions. So they need us to love them and to take those bullets of uncertainty and just give them a stability and give them something consistent right now, whether they're with us for 3 months or with us for 3 years. And, most people, when they have babies, they have 9 months to prepare and get the room set up and, all that. And we had basically a couple of hours.
Mm-hmm.
And
our COTK family, friends, has supported us in so many ways, not just in thoughts and prayers, but in practical ways. Again, when we foster, we did not know what age we would get, what, male, female. But every time I would text them like, hey, meet our new baby, they would send us clothes, diapers, anything. It is throughout our journey, not just at the beginning of it. And it was God's blessings through all of these people, And family is more than just DNA. It's more than blood, more than DNA. My kids don't look like me, but nobody can tell me that they are not mine. I love them with all my heart. It's crazy.
Love is thicker than blood.
And even if the kids go home to their families, they're reunified, or we ended up not adopting them and they go to another family, that doesn't mean we love them less.
The future desire that we have for our children and any children that we bring in is to learn about Jesus, and hopefully one day when they have their own kids, that they will teach them about Jesus and have that heart for missions and that heart for loving people that are in need.